Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. I am going to be unboxing the April Your Creative Studio box. This was a little bit delayed getting to me, but I think I've explained in the past videos why these boxes are delayed getting to me now, and that's totally fine. Actually, I think it's probably better for everybody so that there aren't any serious spoilers for people who actually get the box every month. But let's go ahead and dive in. I did go ahead and, sorry I hit that, I opened everything up. I was kind of having a crummy day when I got this, and I thought opening up everything and taking a look would make me feel better. And I figured since it's May now and the May boxes have already shipped, maybe you guys wouldn't mind me checking out the April box. So I'm just going to take everything out because I keep hitting my tripod. And I'm going to have a seat and we're going to go ahead and take a look at everything up close. So obviously you can tell that the theme is a typewriter theme, which I absolutely love. I love typewriters. I have a very committed collection with typewriters. I have more than I want to say, and most of them don't work. So I just love them all the way around. But let's just go ahead and get into this. This is the custom washi tape. And, oh, that's interesting. This is actually from my typewriter. I'm sorry if you can hear jets in the background. My town is having an air show, so you could probably hear it. But yeah, so if you hear any jets in the background, that's why. The Blue Angels are in town and they've been performing like crazy. Anyway, so this is, I noticed when I opened this that mine was broken, and it's interesting because the knob fell out of the washi thing and this was wrapped in plastic. So I'm not sure how all that happened, but I'll just have my husband super glue that really quickly. So anyway, there's this, and it's actually a really adorable card holder that you can just sit on your desk, and I actually really love the look of that. So there's that. Here is the washi tape, which is adorable. Ooh, I ripped it. Ooh, it keeps ripping. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna quit while I am ahead. So there's the tape. I love the look of that with the script in the background. Here's this really cool box. This was also wrapped in plastic, but like I said, I took all the plastic off so you guys wouldn't have to hear it. But these are really cool. I love the look of these, and every one of them is different. So I don't know if you guys can see, but the look of these are really, really fun. Some of them are perforated, which is, this is just the funnest thing. I don't know where she finds these things, but so yeah, they're fun. It looks like it repeats in a craft paper, and then, sorry, the jets are being very distracting. These have shapes around them in the white and craft. These are just super duper fun. These are really fun. I love those. And there's tons of them. So that'll be really fun to share. I say that every month, but I love sharing the stuff that I get in these boxes. Here is one of the notepads, and it repeats, and it's a perforated notepad. So this bottom part just rips off, and then this part rips off right here. And it's got a butterfly theme, which is really cool. We have this box of stickers, which I'm not a super huge fan of, I'll be honest. I probably will share this whole box because the sentiments just don't really make sense, and the color is just, I can't get along with that orange color. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to be playing with these at all. It's probably going to stay in the box and go into some random mail. So yeah, not vibing well with that one. But maybe I'll challenge myself and see if I can make it work. Here is the exclusive stamp, which is this awesome giant typewriter, and this paper spot is actually big enough where you could actually, once you stamp it out, you could write a little sentiment in there if you wanted to, which is really fun. I love that Amanda is doing these exclusive items, the washi, the stamp, the stickers. Here is the sticker set for this month. Some beautiful, very old typewriters. And then usually the paper is exclusive too, but I'm not sure it is this year. But I want to talk about this clear stamp. It is so strange because I was working on a project that you guys will see later, and I pulled out all my alphabet stamps, and I was looking at my collection thinking, man, I really wish I had more selection. Like I have quite a few, but I kind of wished that I had some different variety in fonts, because all the fonts that I have tend to be sort of similar. And the next day I get this box in the mail, and there's a clear stamp set in here with 4 different fonts. So we have an uppercase, a lowercase, a skinny, and a kind of a cursive. And yeah, super pumped about that. I'm super excited for that. Next we have another stamp. This is the wooden stamp, which has kind of like that Shamil Garden kind of vibe. It's doing this rolling thing that is kind of notorious for like the very cheap overseas stamps. I have one that I tried to fix. Here we go. This is one that I purchased, and you guys can see that it has rolled basically clean off of its mount, and I actually put some double-sided sticky tape on it to see if that would help, and it almost made it worse. So it's a beautiful stamp. I love the imagery on it, but it's just very finicky. Like I have to press it down now every time I want to use it. So I have a feeling that this probably will do the same. I'm not sure how often I'll use it because that's a very solid image. Like that's a lot of color. The only like not colored in part is this whiter part right here, and that's just a lot. So not sure how often I'll use it, but I like the image of it. All right, next we have this pack of Vellum. I hadn't actually opened this, but this has got a cinema theme, which is interesting because she had a cinema theme a couple months back. So I wonder if she had purchased this for that kit and they didn't come in time. But if you have that kit, this will go perfect with it. And it's all vellum, and these images are kind of fun. So there's those. Next is this Victorian feeling sticker set. You guys can see the images right here. I love washi stickers. You guys know how much I love washi stickers because it adds no bulk. And I love the Victorian look of these flowers. So these will be fun to use and share. These sentiments are so funny because they don't make any sense. Just gonna go ahead and throw those right in the trash because they just don't make any sense. Hand-drawn label. Sample text here. Like that stuff bothers me. It says sample text here, retro label, your message. Hot dog. Fresh, tasty sizzle on a flower. No thanks. I don't mess around with this stuff anymore. I used to try to sort of keep my thoughts to myself, but I don't mess around anymore. So we'll put those back in there. Like I said, those are fun. Those are fun Victorian florals, but I don't mess around with those other ones. All right, here's the wrapping paper, and here is the florals for this month. So we have 2 vellum sheets, a sticker sheet, and then regular paper here. And this has got like some gold foiling on it. We've got some ferns and some pretty florals. It doesn't really make sense with the theme, but they're still pretty. Like I said, a lot of what Amanda does, I feel like, I don't know if she does it intentionally, but some of the themes carry over from month to month. So I love this one because this floral right here is really pretty. But it's just so interesting because like there's a website here. It's just, and this one says like buy dragon art. It just, sometimes it gets me. But yeah, so sometimes the themes carry over from month to month. So like the butterflies and the florals would have gone with her kit from last month, and the travel one and the cinema one would have gone for one a couple months prior to that. So if you have her boxes, you can, and you haven't used up all the supplies, you can make it work together with previous boxes really well. But I love the theme this month with the typewriter. I think that's really special. So let me get my ink out, and I want to test the alphabet stamp, this stamp, and this stamp. And I gotta get my clear block. And then I'm gonna use my VersaFine because it gives a really clean image. So you just take this clear thing off. So we went to the air show yesterday. We actually didn't go in. My husband works very close to the airport where the air show is. So we just went to his office and watched the show, and it was beautiful. We didn't have anybody near us, and we didn't have any obstructed views, and the kids were able to run around and have a blast. So there's a typewriter that looks very nice. And it was just a good day. The weather was perfect. The babies are still recovering from being very, very sick. And matter of fact, we actually left. Uh-oh, I think my thing is stuck to this block. We left kind of before the show was over because the babies were crashing hard and they needed their medicine. But the boys got to see the Blue Angels, and that was what we wanted because we haven't seen the Blue Angels in a couple of years. We've seen different groups, but the Blue Angels haven't been to our local show in a few years, so we were excited to see them again. They're always, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely get emotional with certain things when it comes to like sound. Like when I go to a parade. Uh-oh, do I have to cut all these? I'm just gonna rip them. When I go to a parade and the drum line walks by me, like I get emotional and I feel like I want to cry. The same thing happens with when we go to air shows, when the jets fly by and they show, or really any kind of pilot, when they fly by and show their talent. It's just, I don't know. I wonder if it's like some kind of audible thing. So I'm just ripping these. I don't know how professional looking that is, but these are really fun. They stamp really well too. I'm actually really impressed. They're super squishy, so you don't really have to push very hard. I'm really excited about that. I'm not going to do my whole name. So cute! Okay, so those stamp really well. And now I'm going to do this one so you guys can see what I mean about it being like totally covered in ink. Like that's a lot of coverage. So I'm not totally sure I'll use this one. We'll see. We'll see. But I like the typewriter. I think the typewriter stamps really well. And then these I'm really impressed by. I really like those. So I'm super excited. And there's numbers on the bottom here too, which I'm super excited about. I love having alphabet stamps. They always make things super convenient. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that you have enjoyed this unboxing. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. There's so much going on. If you need to find your creative studio, I will leave the links for everything down below so that you can find everything super easily. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.